This is a public service announcement from your boy, Scribe from Scribe Gaming. Panic Farm, Admiral Raddus, and the Outrider. Thank me later. Alright, all joking aside guys, I know that the writing was kind of on the wall already with this one, but with Raven's Claw coming to the Galaxy of Heroes after an announcement yesterday from Tusken Meathead, they pretty much confirmed that the new capital ship for Admiral Raddus, the Profundity, is coming to the game. So, just take a look down here. Why all the specific callouts to Home 1? There isn't another Rebel capital ship. What a profound question, profound profundity. They did the same thing with the Negotiator and the Malevolence all those years ago when we had those coming in Darkside GOTB and Lightside GOTB. That's basically said the profundity is coming. They don't often drop these hints, but when they do, they are pretty prescriptive, guys. It's coming. So, you can bet your bottom dollar that the Outrider and probably hence Millennium Falcon are going to be requirements for that particular capital ship, and we're probably going to need Relic 8, Relic 9 Raddus. Yes, I said Relic 9. Don't be surprised, guys. Do not be surprised. So anyway, in other news, the Raven's Claw, Kal-Katarn's ship. It's got a bounty hunter tag here. I'm pretty certain that's wrong. Support Jedi and Rebel. I like that it's got the Jedi tag. We don't actually have loads and loads of good Jedi ships. Maybe down the line we'll eventually get a Jedi capital ship. Who knows? And it is a pillar of Home 1's team. All allies gain foresight on assists. When enemies take turns, one ally gains defense up. Super. Okay, but that's enough of the actual dev insights. Let's actually just go into the kit itself. Let's take a look at what it can actually do. So actually it says support Jedi and Rebel. So no like Rebel fighter tag, no scoundrel tag for itself. He wasn't really much of a scoundrel, mind. Okay, a Rebel ship crewed by Kal-Katarn that is able to dictate the flow of battle. Amazing. His basic force-guided laser cannons. Side note, guys. Really love the retro styly look of this ship. It looks cool. I like it. The animations are quite cool. I like that they're going up against Empire here. Maybe we can finally beat the Empire fleet. It seems there is direct anti-synergy with both Millennium Falcon and the Outrider baked into this kit. So maybe we can now beat Empire fleets regularly with a Rebel ship. So deal physical damage to the target enemy if Raven's Claw had foresight at the start of turn, attack a second time, and dispel all buffs on the target enemy. I like that. That's cool. It can double tap, and if it does have foresight, it's going to dispel buffs, so you're not missing that benefit from Millennium Falcon under Home 1. If it's target locked, you can call another random non-scoundrel Rebel ally to assist. Now, you'll see a lot of non-scoundrel Rebel ally comments here. There are only currently 2 Scoundrel Rebel ships, and that is the Outrider, which is Dash Rendar's ship, and the Millennium Falcon itself. Special 1, Out of the Sun. Cooldown of 4, really cool homing missile look here. I love the look of this. This is so cool and retro. I like it. Deal physical damage to all enemies and remove 50% turn meter from the target enemy. If the Home 1 is capital ship, instead remove 100% turn meter and inflict daze and target lock for 2 turns. Now that'd be really cool if this is a particularly fast ship and we can say use this against something like the Imperial TIE Bomber to strip all its turn meter, give it daze so it cannot gain bonus turn meter. That would be fantastic. Unique battle flow manipulation. Final text. At the start of battle or when reinforced, for each active non-scoundrel Rebel ally, Raven's Claw gains 40% max health for the rest of the battle. Kind of similar to Imperial TIE Bomber there. Raven's Claw attacks cannot be evaded, which is amazing. So when they've got the the TIE Fighter pilot on the enemy team, you know, if that evades, it boosts capital ship turn meter. So won't matter for this one. That AoE isn't going to be evaded, which means lots of fun for us and no bonus turn meter for the enemy capital ship. Non-scoundrel Rebel allies gain 10% additional offense. If Home 1 is the allied capital ship, those non-scoundrel Rebel allies instead gain 30% offense. Wow. Maybe we'll actually see Biggs do some damage. A random non-scoundrel Rebel ally who didn't have defense up gains defense up for 1 turn at the start of each enemy's turn. That's going to give us a little bit more survivability, because we already know that it sometimes feels like our tanks just melt in a Rebel ship, a Rebel lineup. So maybe this will give a little bit more survivability to our tanks and general ships. If non-scoundrel rebel ally with defense up is damaged by an enemy attack, that enemy is inflicted with defense down for 1 turn, which can't be resisted. That's nice. So we're boosting our offense by 30%, we're gaining additional defense on enemy turns, and if they attack an ally with defense up, they get defense down, which means we're doing more damage again. Unique 2, Guiding Foresight. Whenever an allied non-scoundrel rebel ship assists another non-scoundrel rebel ship, it gains Foresight for 2 turns. Allied non-scoundrel rebel ships with Foresight can ignore Taunt. That is huge. Ignoring Taunt is so important in the meta right now, so being able to get around stuff like Houndstooth, being able to get around Imperial TIE Bomber and that sort of thing, super important. If they attack an enemy without a Taunt effect, their Foresight is dispelled. If Raven's Claw starts its turn with Foresight, inflict target lock on a random enemy who didn't have it, and it cannot be resisted. That's fantastic as well. If Home 1 is the capital ship, whenever Foresight expires on non-scoundrel rebel ships, that ship gains offense up for 1 turn. So there's a lot more offense coming through here. We know that without Millennium Falcon in the lineup, the damage is severely lacking in a rebel lineup. So the fact that it's passing all this additional offense, passing offense up, making the team more survivable in general, really shows that it's going to be a pretty decent B tier team. Whenever an enemy is inflicted with target lock, Raven's Claw gains Foresight for 2 turns. That's lovely. Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm just thinking here, you know, whenever Raven's Claw starts with Foresight, it's going to inflict target lock on a random enemy. And whenever target lock happens, Raven's Claw gains Foresight for 2 turns. Pretty useful, right? While Raven's Claw has Foresight, it's got plus 50 speed. That's pretty cool. Reinforcement. Enter battle, Raven's Claw gains crit damage up and stealth for 2 turns. If the target enemy is inflicted with vulnerable for 2 turns, which can't be resisted. I don't think this is going to be a reinforcement ship, and I don't think that reinforcement ability warrants enough to have Raven's Claw on defense. I think this will be a starting lineup ship, probably with something like Bistan and then a tanky, the Biggs or the BTLB Y-Wing. I'm leaning more towards Biggs. We don't know yet. I think this is a pretty cool capital ship. Pretty cool ship, all in all. Definitely thinks it brings viability. What we can say for almost certain, I should say, is that the Profundity, that capital ship, is definitely coming, and this clearly is designed to take at least Millennium Falcon and the Outrider to go work with the Profundity. Now, we might get some additional Rebel ships introduced to the game. Not sure on that one yet, because there isn't really enough to effectively swap to split into 2 Rebel fleets, I feel. If we were to just go over here and check out what Rebel ships we have actually got. So if we were to look here, we've got Outrider, Hans, Millennium Falcon. That would definitely go into the Profundity. Then we've got Wedge and Biggs as two ships. We've got Bistan, we've got Rebel Y-Wing, Ghost, Cassian, and the Phantom 2. So, you know, really, we've only got 9 ships for 2 capital ships. We'll have 10, 5 and 5. It's almost enough, but without reinforcements, that could be an issue. So maybe if we were to get 1 more ship, or if the Profundity maybe has some form of reinforcement mechanic similar to Malevolence that will spawn additional throwaway units, maybe that could work. What we can say for certain though, guys, is that these 2 are definitely going to be going. Try and get your Outrider starred up. Obviously mine is massively behind, and certainly look to gear up and star up your Admiral Raddus, because I guarantee you this is going to be a release just like Executor, and it's probably going to be just as impactful as the Executor had on the meta. So save up your crystals. Last time we needed about 25,000 crystals to fully refresh a capital ship in 1 sitting. Expect it to go that way again. That's all I'll say. All right, guys, let me know what you think about the new Raven's Claw. Let me know what you think about the Profundity coming to the game. I want to know down in the comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and until the next video. Peace out.
Just giving a quick shout out to my patrons. I appreciate each and every single one of you, and without your support, I wouldn't be doing this today. Thanks so much.